This is your daily briefing. You're welcome to it. 1, 2, 3. The Sun say that Barcelona are planning a shock £35 million raid for Tottenham flop Juan Foyth, remember him, after a stunning career turnaround at Villarreal. I think the deal there is that this guy has to be at the right club. There's many players like that. Some players can go absolutely anywhere. Tottenham, it has to be said, have had a few of these sort of characters though, and it's rarely the right club for anyone. I've had a look at this guy and I keep on thinking to myself, it's going to be good. What could possibly go wrong? Destiny Udogie, he signed. Really nice, happy, upbeat quotes from the boy. It was an easy choice for me. I'm proud to join a top club like Tottenham. I'm very happy. It's a good feeling to go to the Premier League and work with Conte and to sign with Tottenham. I'm convinced that with Mr. Conte, I will be able to develop further. Yeah, absolutely right. And what we need here, over to you, Mr. Levy, is continuity. We need, seamless succession so people can join the club, make a bond, make a connection with a coaching team, coaching staff, and work through a whole process. None of this, well, I signed under Mourinho and now I've got Nuno. It doesn't work. It's damaging. Interesting one here, and it comes from the head of football at Build Germany, who I'd imagine got great connections and perhaps weren't in the first row there. But they're saying that the handshake war between Tuchel and Conte was triggered by Conte, Spurs coach, who had apparently shouted off several times towards the Chelsea bench. Naughty man. Jonathan Veal, Press Association Sports, so that gives us a little bit of credibility here. Spurs are continuing talks with Napoli over a deal with Tanguy Ndombele to join the Italian club, but nothing agreed as yet. Fabrizio Romano says that Napoli will cover the main part of Tanguy's salary. Napoli are set to sign the Spurs midfielder, using the term loosely, for around $1 million. So that's like a handshake, welcome aboard fee, but an option to buy for just $30 million. And Spurs are happy to offer this proposal. Deal should be done by the close of play. I think this is another example of Daniel Levy changing his tune. Don't forget, this is the same clown, and I do think he's a clown. I'm sorry, I just don't have any time for that. Not going bankrupt doesn't make you a success story in my world. But this is the same guy who paid off Benny Acosta and paid off Adebayor because he was too stubborn to do anything else with them. And, both two enormously toxic individuals, but he kept them around for ages. Spurs have blocked the exit of Bryan Gil. That comes from Hector Gomez. I'm not sure if this is completely blocked, the exit, or they're just looking for the right home for the boy. This made me weep rather than laugh. Last word on Spurs. What a waste of time they are. Everton have agreed a deal in principle to sell former Spurs midfielder Dele Alli to Besiktas in a deal that would save the club £10 million. The Toffees owed Spurs £10 million fee if Dele made 20 appearances, which the player has not achieved. What are you doing? And the other thing as well, listen, I know unsolicited advice is perhaps the least welcome, but when you tweet, do we have to have all those little emoticons? For every single line? Or perhaps your audience are under fives, who knows? Dele Alli hasn't triggered the money. So, as I've been saying for some time, and probably other people with half a brain too, Dele Alli deal, it's been all about wages. He's just moved from one place to the other to get paid. There's been no horrific transfer fee. He's not triggered anything. This is a comedy item, and I'll throw it out there because you're probably aware the all or nothing Arsenal, he points to a television set behind the camera, that all or nothing Arsenal thing is on. David Brent, Mikel Arteta, go out there and turn the fucking light on. Arteta tries to motivate his players with a light bulb in a darkened dressing room in a bizarre team talk before an all or nothing documentary before his Arsenal side go on to lose against Brighton at home. There is your darkness, my old friend, right there. David Brent is alive and well, and the Arsenal coach. I'm going to go back in time because I wasn't available to you for the sort of post-Chelsea conversation. published a piece on the BBC. I'll put the link in the thing here. But I think what sums it up, if I pull this paragraph out, many will hail Spurs' performance as resilient and sometimes pleasingly nasty, but had Anthony Taylor and his match officials been on their marks, then a 10-man Tottenham losing 2-0 would have been far less appealing. In relation to that, there's been some real misinformation about how many games that both the coaches are going to miss because they got red cards from Taylor. Simon Stone from the BBC tells us that there's going to be, it'll have to go to appeal, there will be a board, there'll be a whole thing, it'll be ratified, it's the FA, it won't happen overnight, and the odds are that Antonio Conte certainly will be on the pitch side for the Wolves game come the weekend. I put a lot of the sort of emotional reaction to all the sort of swearing and the pushing in the handbags and the hair pulling, and what really gets my goat is I'm sat here watching on Sky. I've got every camera from every single angle and the ability to watch things again, backwards and forwards, instant replay, blah, blah, blah. We've got the technology in our homes really these days that the clowns analysing the VAR stuff have. So you don't need to be there. You don't need to have my own eyes. You know, fans telling me, oh, that foul, blatant foul by Bentancur wasn't a foul if you watch it from a certain angle. But anyway, gone beyond all that, and there's a massive concern at Spurs tactically, and I've done that piece on my Substack account, what a busy bee he is. Sure, 2 games in for Tottenham, which isn't a lot, but I'm not the kind of guy to wait until 2 games to go before pointing out that which a 12-year-old child could probably tell you. Discuss the lack of creativity in Tottenham's midfield selections to date, and that continues apace. We've got to look at this stuff now, because what does my head in, for want of more erudite language, is you come the end of the season and people are going, oh, if only we had got another 3 points, we could have got top 4. Let's look at things as we go along. You know, let's not wait. Oh, we got to wait till the end. What? You got to wait till it's too late to do anything about things. That's not how you view things and adapt and adjust and improve and enhance your situation. You don't wait till the end. You monitor it as you go along. So anyway, if we look at the assists at the moment in the Premier League, okay, so it's, yes, I know it's only 2 games in, but we're not waiting till the end. That's the message. So look at the assists there, and there's no Spurs players in it. Yet of anybody of note to make themselves known from Spurs in that department. So let's look at shots. And we have our man Heung-Min Son there, just 1 soldier on parade at number 5. So if we look at second assists, now the reason I'm doing for these, for those of you hard of hearing or willfully blind on occasion, is the fact that these are all the attacking disciplines. And I'll come on to final third attacking passes as well. So we've got assists, we've got second assists, there's Sonny again, this time in 8th. So we've only got 3 Tottenham players in those 3 kind of core disciplines of, you know, up and at 'em. The offer in respect of key passes, attack contributions are equally meagre, and this time Harry Kane just joins the top flight fray. I think he comes in 9th or 10th in that, if I haven't got the list. Progressive passes, now this is the other side of things here. It's where we don't feature at all. So we've got in at 5, in at 8, and possibly 9 or 10, as I say, with Kane. But progressive passes, crosses, deep completions, passes to the final third, even to the most anti-stat-minded Luddite, these are all vital in scoring goals. And what do goals make? Yeah, they make wins and games. Spurs aren't puncturing the top 10 contributors for the division. Yeah, but it's only been 2 games. When are you going to look at it? Are you going to look at it when there's 3 games to go? Oh, we should have really done better there. So why am I banging on about this? Because it's really important. It's hugely important. And Antonio Conte has a huge black hole in the middle of his football pitch. Oh yeah, but he plays with wing-backs, doesn't he? Tottenham made 24 attacking third passes. This is against Chelsea, okay? Tottenham made 24 attacking third passes, of which just 16 were successful. Chelsea made 59 attacking third passes, of which 49 were successful. So 49 plays 16. Chelsea versus Tottenham. 49 plays 16. Just in case you aren't seeing where this is going, let me loosen the lens so you can see just how far Spurs are out in the creativity stakes. Against Chelsea in just this attacking third discipline, the Blues had 9 men who made more passes and better passes than our best man. Our best man was Emerson Royal, who attempted 8 final third balls, 8 attacking third passes, of which 7 were good. If you're looking for a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed Ryan Sessegnon, the single contribution he made is way down the page. But the key takeaway here is that if Emerson Royal was only capable of making 7 good attacking third passes, and most of the Chelsea players above him, because there were no other Spurs players, they were all Chelsea players above him who made more successful attacking third passes. They made, more or less, okay, rule of thumb, 3 times as many. Spurs aren't at the races when it comes to creativity. We don't have anybody in the middle of the field and we don't have anybody on the wings. It's a myth. So the next time somebody's footballing guru tells you that, yeah, but Conte uses wing-backs, I'd suggest you reply, what for? Bookends. That's it for now. Good luck. Keep it Tottenham.